Ethical private credit, the trillion-dollar shadow market. How non-bank lending builds ethical wealth quietly, and ways you can benefit. Quiet Trillion series. Away from Wall Street's glare, a trillion-dollar market lends money ethically, powering companies without the noise of banks or bonds. What private credit is. Private credit isn't traditional banking. It's direct lending from investors to businesses, often through funds or family offices. For growth, acquisitions, or projects. Ethical versions emphasize halal compliance, no interest, riba, asset-backed, transparent terms. The shadow scale in 2026. Globally, private credit assets under management exceed $1.7 trillion, with ethical/halal segments growing fastest. On screen, Private Credit 2026, $1.7 plus AUM, ethical growth 15% plus annually. Investors like pension funds and family offices pour in for steady returns, quietly funding everything from renewables to SMEs. Ethical mechanics most miss. The quiet truth, ethical private credit shares risks and rewards, avoiding debt traps. Loans are structured as partnerships, e.g., murabaha or ijara in halal forms, promoting fairness and long-term stability. This shadow market thrives because it's discreet, no public disclosures, just trusted deals. Africa and Nigeria spotlight. In Africa, private credit is booming ethically. Nigeria's market, fueled by 2026 halal strategies and AFCFTA, sees funds targeting $50 billion plus in private debt by 2030, financing ethical agritech, infrastructure, and green initiatives. Countries like Kenya and South Africa lead with sustainable lending, attracting ethical investors without fanfare. How viewers can benefit ethically. So, how can you benefit from this shadow market? Start small. Explore accessible ethical funds or platforms like halal P2P lending apps, e.g. Blossom Finance or ethical microfinance in Nigeria, that mimic private credit strategies. Networking for co-lends. Build networks through African ethical finance groups or forums, opening doors to co-investment in SME loans. For personal value, adopt the mindset, focus on transparent, risk-shared deals in your own finances, like ethical savings or community lending circles. The real gain, long-term ethical growth, even at modest scales. 10 Why it fits quiet trillions. This trillion-dollar shadow aligns with the quiet trillions, no speculation. No drama. Just ethical capital flowing into real economies, offering insights for anyone building wealth responsibly. If this opens your eyes to ethical lending, subscribe and bell for more. Next. The quiet power of sovereign wealth funds in ethical economies. No hype. Just value. Thank you for watching Quiet Trillions.